Hi. I just deleted my previous recording and all my hard work and shit. Well, today on What the Dee-kins, we're talking about the 7 deadly sins. What are the 7 deadly sins? They're basically qualities the Christian religion kind of gave people. And we're like, hey, avoid these and you'll get into heaven. If you don't, you'll get into hell and burn forever. Let's talk about pride. Also, before I talk about pride, I'm going to be using a piece of rock candy to sort of demonstrate some of my points. You'll find out later, okay? I'm sorry. I'm sad. I just deleted my recording. Okay, so pride is basically having sort of a big ego, being very vain. Almost like royalty, you know? But not like the good kind. I mean like, I don't know any vain rulers or whatever. I don't know. I'm taking history. I may in the future. Yeah, they're basically very vain and prideful. No, not like, hey, I accomplished something. I mean like all the time. These people are very annoying. I myself am void of this sin, seeing how I have little to no self-esteem whatsoever. So basically, what pride would do with their rock candy is that they will taunt their victim and brag about how glorious their rock candy have. Maybe point out the fact that they themselves don't have any rock candy, in hopes that they grow envious of them or something like that. Either way, they just love bragging about their shit. Basically, this sin is the sin of overindulgence, usually related with eating a lot of food. They're kind of like the human incarnations of Kirby, except when you eat something, you just probably continue to eat instead of transform into an alternate version of yourself related to that thing that you ate. Basically, gluttony with their rock candy will just eat it, but probably like in one, like, bite, not like a decent human being, just like, whoop, you know? Envy is kind of the sin of desire, but it's the desire of something you don't already have that someone else has, or maybe everyone else has. Envy is basically an extended version of jealousy. Well, jealousy is something you may feel. Envy is like taking that jealousy and timesing it by 100 to the point where you might as well murder the guy you're so jealous of them. Envy probably doesn't even have any rock candy. I probably have like something like a sharpener. Probably we're the only ones who didn't like receive a rock candy are probably gonna stab someone just to get their rock candy. Oh yes, this is my personal sin, okay? Lust is a lot like greed and gluttony. Except lust is like the desire, like the big desire kind of. Like it's like a gemsona between greed and gluttony. Usually portrayed for sexual stuff, you know? Usually portrayed as like wanting sex a lot. So me. What these lusty folks will do is probably take their good old rock candy and deep deep throat it. Probably in front of someone they want to please. What, I'm the only one who's done that? Sloth is basically being very, very lazy. Also known as my videos. But still, sloth usually doesn't like doing a lot of work. They're probably the kind of people who enjoy sleep a little too much. Yeah. Probably sloth either hasn't bought their rock candy, as you can see here, or they're too lazy to open it. Either way, it's slothful. Basically, greed, I think everyone knows what greed is. This is usually associated with money, but it can be anything. But it's usually money. Greed would probably have more than one rock candy, but I don't have that kind. I ate my last rock candy yesterday. I'm sorry. But yeah, they'd have more than one, and they probably wouldn't be opened. Probably just like, oh, it's collector's rock candy, you dingleberry. May I say more? This is what they're gonna do with their rock candy. Pretend it's rock candy.